Hello, and thanks for joining us for another deck concept video here on Ding. Today is all about Azorius Resurrection. Let's break this deck type down and see what we got. Right off the bat, Helping Hand. 1 white sorcery. Return target creature card with mana value 3 or less to your graveyard from the battlefield tapped. Every creature we have in this deck is 3 or less, which actually there's not that many. There's only like 12, but it's the big 8 you want. Into the Floodmaw. 1 blue instant. Return target creature an opponent controls to its owner's hand. If the gift was promised, instead return target non-land permanent an opponent controls to its owner's hand. And the gift is a tapped fish. This is a really cheap unsummon that works on anything your opponent has. It's very useful even in the case of non-permanents. You're giving them a fish. Who cares about a fish? Phantom Interference. 1 blue plus. Instant spree. +3, create a 2/2 spirit token creature with flying, or +1, counter target spell unless its controller plays 2 extra. It's really good for early game. It's also good to get a cheap flyer out there. Sometimes that's useful. Not as much. Usually you end up using this for its countering abilities. Recommission. 1 white, 1 other sorcery. Return target artifact or creature card with mana value 3 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. If a creature enters this way, it enters with an additional +1/+1 counter on it. Soul Partition. 1 white, 1 other instant. Exile target non-land permanent. For as long as that card remains exiled, its owner may play it. A card cast by an opponent this way costs +2 more to cast. This is a good offensive, but it's also a good defensive. You can use this to save your own creatures, and the extra 2 casting costs doesn't apply to your cards. So you can save one of your creatures if it's going to die, and then cast it for the same casting cost when you get a chance. Chart a Course. 1 blue, 1 other sorcery. Draw 2 cards, then discard a card unless you attacked it this turn. Many times you'll want to cast this before you attack because you'll want to be able to discard a card into the graveyard. And usually the card discarding is one of your creatures so that you can then Helping Hand or recommission it back. Moment of Truth. 1 blue, 1 other instant. Look at the top 3 cards of your library. Put one of those cards into your hand, one of those cards into the graveyard, and one of those cards into the bottom of your library. It's a good card to sort through your cards quick and get what you need into the graveyard. Picklock Prankster. 1 blue, 1 other for a Flying Vigilance 1/3. And it's Adventure Free the Fae. Instant 1 blue, 1 other. Mill 4 cards. Then put an instant sorcery or fairy card from among the milled cards into your hand. It's a good way to fill up your graveyard with instants and sorceries, which is a benefit to your Djinn. But it's also a good way to sort out your cards fast and possibly pull one of your sorceries or instants you need. Many times it's Into the Floodmaw just so you get rid of a threat on the board. Azorius Oculus. 1 blue, 2 other 5/5. As an additional cost to cast this spell, exile 6 cards from your graveyard. Flying. At the beginning of each opponent's upkeep, manifest Dread. This is a very tough card to deal with. You can get it out real fast, especially if you manage to put it in your graveyard early. And it manifests Dread, so by the turn your opponent rolls around, you're actually adding creatures on their turn, so you can attack and still have a defender. And sometimes you're lucky enough you can dread an Oculus or a Djinn, and they become a card you can flip over if you need when you want to cast it. Haughty Djinn. 2 blue, 1 other, star 4, flying. Power is equal to the number of instants and sorcery cards in your graveyard. Instants and sorcery cards cost 1 less to cast. This is a really good card. It can get big very fast. It can also provide you a comeback ability. So if you're down late, this thing gets a hit. If it's enough instants and sorceries in your graveyard, it can be enormous and it could just end the game in itself with 1 swing. 6 plains, 6 islands, 4 Atakar wastes, 4 restless anchorages, and 4 sea chrome coasts. Anchorages sometimes are not bad for defense, but it's also just an extra source of blue and white. Something that doesn't hurt you like the Atakar wastes. That's the deck in a nutshell right there, guys. Got 8 or 9 wins with this one. I don't really remember. I was just racking them up. This thing just mows. It is a really solid deck. It's really fast. Graveyard Hate can punish it a bit, but there's not a lot of that out there, I find. And it's fast enough that once you get things rolling, this game could be over before most of them set up anyway. So I hope you enjoy it, guys. Take a look at the video to see how this deck works. And drop me a subscribe so you can catch the next videos as they come out. Again, I got more planned as usual. and drop me a comment if you have any ideas yourself. I'm always enjoying seeing what people think of these things. And as usual, give the video a like so that YouTube can pass the love to everybody else. Take care of each other, and I'll see you at the next deck concept video. Have a good one. Hey, let's play some Magic Arena. Thanks for joining us, everyone. Hellish Witzer and myself doing that dance. The digital dance. That should be a song. Digital dance. Maybe it is. I don't know. Alright. Come on, Hellish Witzer. Play me. Thank you. What a great card back. Seems so familiar. Next, your turn. Everybody's day going well today, I hope. The big disappointment fight there of Tyson's and Paul. That was sad, wasn't it, eh? Who expected anything less out of a 58-year-old? I mean, you're not going anywhere with that, right? Innkeeper's Talent. No. No, I don't want that. You can tell Tyson's just moving. If they stood still, hey, Tyson would have had a good chance. Right? But that's just it. That's not the name of boxing. Paul did exactly what he was supposed to do. Stay out of Tyson's reach. Don't let him punch him. He only really got one good punch in on him. And you could tell right away he was still surprised by how hard he got hit. Don't let people like that in on you too often. That'll leave a mark. We'll go with that. And I guess recommission our Oculus out. Next. We can protect it with the partition should we have to. And meanwhile, let's build our Jins up. Hi, Lawnmower Elves. Hello, Dread Knight. You're probably going to put down something big, I bet. We'll put that out. And we'll attack with both. I don't care if the Dread Knight dies. He can keep committing mana to it. Or he'll just let it in. Let the punch to the face through. Face punch. That was Facebook's alternate name. Face punch. Yeah, we'll go with the Prankster. We can make it a 1/3 flying should we choose. Hellish Witzer, what you got? Probably afraid of what my potential is. But his death is on the board. Well, I'm not a fan. She'll probably go after the Oculus. I would guess. We can bring it back. We can save it. Make the Jin pop you even harder. Do we want to? Yeah, we do. We really do. Or do we? Because we'll have 5, 9 on the board, 10 possibly. No, we got death here. So keep the Oculus. I'm getting rid of your meat wagon. Yeah, look at us going with all of our advantages. Do you see your death? I do. There we go. Alright. Nice and quick. How unusual for an Azorius deck. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. And I'll catch you on the next one. Hi there. Welcome for some more Magic Arena. David and myself. Checking things out. Let's go, Anchorage. Come on, Davey. I don't know, Davey. Anybody old enough to remember that show? That droopy dog always saying, Davey. Should we do anything else? No, I think we're gonna hang tight for this one. No, we want some land. Let's do it. I guess we'll get rid of the Jin. See you soon. Draws a card. Damage to me. Pink. Why, that's a damage. We'll be possibly putting that back in his hand. I'm not a fan of that. Yeah, because that'll make those both cheaper if I need to. Alright, helping hand for the Jin it is. And your go, David. With your Razorkin Needlehead. As vicious Underworld Dreams in a creature. Yeah, I'm sure I'm fine with that, Nemesis. How should we take care of you? Yeah, we'll just do it this way. It now costs you a lot more to use that card. Yeah, hit me. Hit me, David. We'd like that partition. Protection is important. Hit again. Good ping, David. And lots of mana. We're just going to hit you for 5 and leave it at that for now. That's a good turn. Soul Partition has to make him a little sad. Everything being a little cheaper has to make him a little sad. Mono red deck doesn't like this. Stalling tactics. Hi, Swift Spear. What are you going to do now? Target battle or opponent and 1 damage to target creature, eh? I'm getting smoked in the head. I think we'll put that Swift Spear back. Yeah, I hit it for 1. I don't care about that. You want to go up to the Regalia? I'm fine with that. Didn't think so, though. Put this back. You can't attack again. And then less damage for me, right? And more damage for my Jin. Another one even. Wish I had more mana though. Well, let's hit for 6. And put out another one. Because we can use the partition to protect it or to stall him. And then he'll just die next turn. Get a good little grip on David here. Though I'm at 10, so I'm not exactly rolling in it. Hitting me again. I don't see that invasion of Regatha used too much these days. Red has so many other options. Oh, you're gonna cheesy monkey me out of here? You could, 2 bolt waves. You know well as I do, that's gotta go. And so do you, David. You got to go too. We don't though. We got more matches to watch. So hang around there, and let's catch another one here in a couple seconds. Let's play some Magic Arena against JS Cal's Games. Just Cal's Games? Oh, whatever. I'm never good at saying names right. Your turn, JS Cal's Games. We can save that for their turn. Always best to cast on your opponent's turn should you be able. And we are able. One from my hand, you. One from my graveyard, you. And into my deck. Probably sitting on a creature kill card if I was to guess. So, should we just wait? Till we can protect it better? Or should we just start doing stuff to force him into doing things? Now let's do it. We like it when the Oculus is the one that's used, so this way here we can cast a card before he kills it at least. Going for the throat. Hand, Maw. Graveyard, you. And into the... There's 3 cards we didn't want to see anyway, so... Goodbye. You'll be back. The Unholy Annex. Let the ping begin. Bringing him back. And sitting down. Possibly should use the chart of course. See, we don't care about that. We have so many ways to deal with that. Like this. Back you go. That was almost a misclick. I gotta be careful with that stuff. We're gonna be hitting you good, JS Cal Games. One for my hand. Yes. Graveyard, yes. Keeping it cheap. Hi, Oculus. Let's have him a hit. So next turn we could set that up for a nice end of game. And I guess we'll play that. End of turn. I guess that. Why not? Now JS Cal's Games has a serious decision to make. And that was the wrong one, my friend. Wrong one by a long shot. Hard to handle that kind of speed. Go figure, an Azorius speed deck. Thanks for tuning in. Let's go check another match out here. Hang tight. Well, hello. Thanks for jumping by. Let's play some Magic Arena. Standard rank best of 1. We like the hand, so we shall go forward with it. Anchorage. In you go. Get that tap land restriction out of the way. Dragon Gur 73. Likeness Lutor. That's a card we don't like, actually. Copy creatures in his graveyard. That's a dangerous ability. So let's get it out of here. He has blue, so I always assume blue has some kind of countering ability. Draw a card, discard a card. Yeah, lots of problems with that card. Don't like it. See, he has things to do. You're making me sweat it, aren't you, Dragon Gur 73? Already roping me. We're only on turn 3. Wouldn't mind if you countered it though. I mean, I'd like it, but countering it, that's good. It's one of my less valuable cards to be wasting on. Alright. My hand, you. Graveyard? Yeah, you. And the library. So there we go. Your turn, Drakengur 73. Our turn for counterspell soon. He's back. You must really wanted him. No, I don't want to be tapping my blue mana. You just stop that. Cardeth, discardeth. I'd like to counter, but I think that likeness looter's gonna... Yeah, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. I want to get that out there. If he has to kill it by killing it, then he'll have to kill it by killing it. But I'll still get something out there to stop things. Throated. Again. The discard is always a telltale. Does he have what he wanted in his hand? No, he doesn't. If he's throwing out lands, he doesn't have what he wants. Ah, truth me. Lots of cards sitting in there. Maybe we'll get the Oculus out again, depending if he taps out or not. And even if he does tap out, I think we'll have an answer. First, we're going to attack, though. Putteth the pressure on him. No, stop that. Six cards. 1, 2. We're keeping you 3, 4, 5, 6. You can try and counter it. I would welcome that. Get that nasty pants stuff out of your hand. And we'll end the turn right there. That's not a bad turn. You want my Oculus dead again, don't you? Can't be countered. I could save it. The thing is, I don't have enough in my graveyard. So I guess you're just Mort again. Didn't expect to see that. But I did in a way. We knew a creature kill card was coming. Or a counterspell. Now what are you throwing away? Sure is hanging on to a lot of creature cards over there, or a lot of cards over there. The Ancient One. The Maw. Mama. Well, let's attack for another 2. Keeping our options open. It's gonna be a crazy hand when it comes down to it. Yeah, like that, right? Phantom interfering it out of the way. So I don't want it touching me. But then he could lightness looter it back. So no, let's just make it cost a lot more. Will you just stop with that already? You're now more expensive. Much more expensive. See, if we countered or put it in the graveyard, the likeness looter just would have got it back anyway. And still been able to attack. We don't want that. Milling himself. Well, mill away, Somnophage. Look at all that goodness. Alright, if you attack. Are you getting tired of throwing cards out of your hand, maybe? Yeah, it looks like it. Well, I think I'll go then. Still leaves us enough mana. Wait a sec. No, we want... I don't mind taking the ping. Alright? I already told you this. And if you want to kill it, I guess you'll just have to kill it. Another card that cannot be countered. You sure like doing that, don't you? Goodbye. But one less target, right? And we're slowly plicking them down there. We'll wait. See what the likeness looter does this turn. Sure. Oh wow, he's hitting me. How aggressive. Put it back to your hand. I'll let you mill yourself some more. Come on. How can you pass that up? He wants to keep it. Well, you can't keep it. Back to your hand, I said. I'm running out of options here. Let's poke you again for 2. Yeah, let's save the Seachrome Coast for a potential card to throw away. Self-mill is the best mill. That is not good. But it is what it is, right? So let's tap him out and get ourselves some flying, I guess. Or bring a card out of his hand. Reducing his resources, but we're not getting a whole lot either. We're kind of stalling on our cards here. A useful card. One we shall certainly take. And I guess we'll just attack with a flyer this time. So much. So very much. Do you have another way to kill it? That I cannot counter? Well, I actually can't do anything anyway. We're just holding a hand card to pretend we're doing something. Blocking its ability. Wait, you let me draw a card. I like that. To the graveyard you go, Oculus. You'll be back. I wish I was the Flood Maw. He's looking for something now. Lots in his graveyard. Wonder if a Jace is coming. Yeah, you can block. Well, do we attack first? Yeah, let's see if we can attack to draw anything out of him. I mean, that's what we want, right? Less for him to attack with is good. Let's recommission one of our Oculuses. If not, we'll recommission our next Oculus. What an oddly specific card to be using. But here we go. Yes, there you go. Soul Perdition would have been nice to have. Like, really? That's so specific. Change the equation? You really don't like red or green. And you don't like cheap cards. I mean, if I tried to straight up cast an Oculus, that's a useless card. Couldn't do a thing with it. Yeah, I'm gonna let you hit me. Just once. Suppose you can cast that thing real fast, can't you? Oh, well, at least it tapped you out. Ow. Draw your card. I misremembered the flash on that card. You have to block this one. Yay, I can put out a 1/3 now if I wanted. He has to be careful, and so do I. If he kills them, I'm dead. And he'll certainly block. Can't let any more through. Decisions. Dragonair 73. Can't let you hit me. Now I gotta let you sit and do other things. So that's just a defender. I don't care about that. It's the flying that I care about. Just another land. I mean, we're getting down there in life too, so we can't go messing around with this stuff. You gotta block it. I should have attacked with tanks for vigilance. I'm not used to that. Yeah, we'll go that way. I would like to pull a useful card, please. But he now has to put down another flyer. Exiling a card, probably one of my own. You don't want any more of those Oculuses coming back, right? Yeah, there you go. Quest solved. So you go to there for sure. You go to there just because I can block you and live, and you go to there. So you have no function other than to be a blocker. Copy of the Oculus. Nice. It doesn't matter. What matters is I can just fly over there. And yes, it was a good game. Tight. Look at all the land though. My gosh. Well, that was entertaining. I hope you guys enjoyed. And I'll see you in the next one. Later. Let's play some Magic Arena. Thanks for joining us, everyone. Zagino91. Going first. What a treat. Yeah. I mean, I'm tempted to not even use the anchorage right now. But first turn is generally a safe time. And it's good to have that out of the way. And it looks like we're going to need it if we're playing an angel deck. Oh, turn 1 and turn 2 angel. I know what he could play. See how we're going to wait. I like the sorcery, but I want to stop that angel. That's the one. The first thing we're going to do is put some cards in our graveyard. And we're going to have to stall a lot, so let's go with the Flood Maw. Yeah, let's do it. Angel, or Dijin, you're out. And Angel, you're going back to your hand you came from. Do that again. Stall you while I punch you in the face. Well, hello there. Would you perchance let me through to punch you again? And risk blocking with your creature? No? Alright, well, we're gonna just throw that in the graveyard so we get bigger. So much goodness there. Yeah, we're gonna need interference. And then we're gonna flood mob that hope right back to his hand. And then we're gonna punch you for 7. Should have used that mana. Oh, auto tapper. Always be careful with auto taps, folks. He can't play a big angel now because he knows I'll just counter it. And there's an angel to counter, just like that. Oh wait, no, I can't. It can't be countered because he used the souls. Fine. You just got yourself a chump blocker. Good thing I learned to read the last second. Well, he's pretty sure he's gonna block, right? I have another Jin in there, so I don't care. He's gonna have a hard time keeping up with all this. Right? That's why he didn't put the other one down, because he didn't want it to be just obliterated. Oh, those are so nice to draw. Yeah, that's some good feelings. Floodmaw returns, partition saves, family interference can't do much, can't counter anything, so we're just gonna end. We're just gonna wait. See what you do this time. Can't counter it. So here's what we want though. So send the Floodmaw, the Giada back, and then hook the Angel, I guess. Back you go. Yeah, I can't counter you, but I can partition you. And then you crater, because you're so disappointed. Hope you guys weren't. See you soon. Hi there, hello. Let's play some more Magic Arena. UFO Lud is my opponent, and I get to go first. I feel spoiled. Now we just need to get away have that Oculus into our graveyard. That's not it. We are gonna do this though. That, yes. Into our hand, that into the graveyard, and that into the deck. And it's your turn. I like having the Floodmaw in case they drop some crazy mana cheat getting out of nowhere cards. Well, where are you gonna go with this bat? He goes for the resurrection card. That's funny. That's fine too. Let's move on and get another one anyway. The bat attack comes back. You got ninjutsu there? What are you doing? He does. And it's hexproof. What a great card to have.
Got you beat 6 different ways.
That was a good play, sir. Let's chart a course here and get my Oculus out into the graveyard. Can't do another, so there's no point. Let's just get the helping hand, save the Floodmaw for what we need. And that's it. Morted. Dread you. I mean, I have to block. I'm not gonna keep letting them pick away at me.
I thrive in the dark.
Back comes out, I guess. No, he's saving it for something. No, he is going for something, so he'll take the helping hand. But I'm not going to let him have it. Get away from me, bat. That's why we came in with the untapped land. You may see. You may not enjoy. Get you ugliness out of here. Gross.
Next time, I'll win.
Let's bring that Oculus back. So you can try and kill it again. I wanted that Flood Maw. Alright, the bat will come and take the Oculus if he doesn't do anything else. He has a lot of options. Oh, there's the bat. And there goes the Oculus. Oh, he goes for the Djinn. Oh, no, he goes for both. Joke's on me. You just got a lot of things there, don't you? Time to start wearing you down, sir. And bring on another Oculus. Didn't see that coming a bit. Just the two. And I guess we'll just start taking other things out of here. More pressure. Yes. I like creatures that can suddenly fly. Oh! You full Lud had enough. Hope you guys didn't have enough, because we're gonna go play another match. Hang in there, let's go check it out. Hello, and thank you for joining us for some more Arena. Carvel and myself playing standard rank best of 1. Yeah, I can work with that, even though it does have some pain involved. Adhikar wastes the love me not cards. And I sense the rabbit special. Well, nothing we're going to do this turn, so let's just move on, go to the next turn, and get our Oculus out next turn. If we're still alive with the way these rabbit decks work. They are a buzzsaw of speed. The Archer. Good card. Very good card. I like both. Both were good. Let's go for this right now and get our Oculus onto the table. I think we'll take a Djinn, which he has to know is bad news. If I'm throwing that in the graveyard, probably means I got another one underneath the card. You may attack. Oh. Well, we can't say, oh, we really knew that was happening, right? Do we just launch ourselves? I think we do. Yeah, or turn him face up. And then we're going to put that in the graveyard just so we have some more. And get nothing out of it. Oh, the Maw's not bad. The Maw's pretty good. Yo. Mr. Chump Blocker. He can still hit us pretty good. Very good, actually. He'll be plus oneing everything. Face down card. Might just block anyway. Though the next turn against the War Leader might be a better block. The Evangelist will die if he attacks. And we will jump in front of that archer so gladly. Alright. Let's keep building things up, right? Those maws are going to be great, so we're going to use those for sure. I don't really need an Oculus out, but... yeah, let's chart a course. Oh, we like that. Attic our waste, you can go away. Soul Partition, you have War Leader written all over you. First thing though, we're going to get rid of that bat. There's no blockers allowed here. That would still save me enough for the Maw and the Soul Partition, which really reduces his ability to do stuff to us. So, actually, let's just kill him now. What am I thinking? There's... oh, what are you doing? Well, he knew the white writing was on the wall anyway. I hope so did you. Thanks for hanging in there, and let's go play another match. See you soon. Space Monkey. I like that name. It reminds me of Moon Unit. Thank you for joining us, everyone, for some more Magic Arena. Yeah, I think we can work with this. Let's get our anchorage out on our first turn, which is always nice. Get that out of the way. Hello, Heartfire Hero. Bane of my existence. I think we're going to do another... no, we have to do this. Because we have to be worried about how high the hero is going to hit us. What do you have? It's going to make me feel sad. You can hit me for one. I'm fine with that. Scavenger. Don't like that card either. So what do we do here? Moment of Truth first, and then Partition next turn. Or Partition now, and just get that Scavenger out of here. That's Moment of Truth. Let's start filling that graveyard up. Oh, what a wonderful choice. This gives me the untapped land, so we'll give that. And we'll put that, and we'll put that, because those made no difference in our choices. And since it still doesn't matter, because we're using the Soul Partition this turn, the anchorage here and say goodbye to that Scavenger. We don't like it. As much as we hate the Heartfire Hero, we don't like the Scavenger more. Makes things go pumpy pumpy, and we go deady deady. Challenger. Put you out. And put the Jin out. And hang. We can now counter a spell if we need to. And we're most certainly going to. Because that would ruin our day. And you're just going to stay back there and do nothing. For you don't want to throw it into the wood chipper. Let's bring another one out and add to the Love Fest while punching you in the nose. What now? He could probably protect it, so we still have to be careful. Oh, the Scavenger again. Oh, he just chooses to blow up. Yeah, those enchantment mouse decks play very thin line with the amount of mana they use, so I've often seen them only have one or two. They can make it work. All their spells are really cheap, but if you can get out a good defense early, there's not much they can do. Thanks for tuning in, everyone, and let's skip off to the last match and probably use our deck wrap up right there. See you soon. Let's play some Magic Arena. Vine Reinstein, my opponent, for standard rank best of 1. I like the start. Let's see what we can do with it. Anchorage gets laid at Harbor very soon, so we can start using it to find dual land opportunities next turn. Oh, that's a nice card too. But we'd like to get the Anchorage. Well, we got so much land, don't really need to worry about that. Yeah, let's do this. Let's get ourselves counterspell capable right away. And they're not doing anything, so that's good for us. Let's get another one out of the way then. Though I'd like to draw some non-land now, that would be sweet. Look at them with the 3 sweet duels right away. Ah, no. We'll have none of that crime stuff here, please. Crime that lets you draw lands? That sounds bad. Alright, now you have to do something. Probably kill it. He's still within cutthroat range. I prefer you play a creature though. Ah, there we go. Let's just put that back to your hand. And makes our Jin even bigger. And gets it out of cutthroat range. Let's put some more of this in the graveyard. I like the commission for sure. And there's no creature there we want yet. I'm sure we'll build our way up to it though. We'll get you out for moral support, and in case he drops a Glissa or Edict, cards we oh so love. He can still do both. Obliterator. That's a good card. I don't like it. I would like to send that back to his hand because we know what he's got planned. Oh, well, we will choose you. Graveyard. Yeah, just makes our thing bigger, and this goes to the stack. We're going to save the Flood Mob for when he decides to come right after us. And it's going to happen. I mean, that's what the Obliterator's for. He's going to drop that and then something that's going to... No, we don't want to do that yet. We want to attack first. Do we even want to drop the Oculus, now that I think about it? No. Let's wait a turn. He's going to use something to use the Obliterator to attack my creature. I'm going to let you hit me. I don't care about that. The look at we don't like because it has reach. But the Obliterator is going back to his hand. Unless he has some way to, you know, he could still use this now as an instant. Yeah, here he comes. But that's fine, we got a recommission, so. We'll bring it back. Charting a course seems to be a good option. And you, into the graveyard you go. Recommission you back. Because we like our blockers. Put this down in case we peel off something we can use, and we're going to have to sit and wait now. Oh, I wish we could use that. Soul Partition is a great card. Really useful against the Obliterator deck. Sure looks to tap. Another Oculus. Well, let's attack with the first one that we have. And let's bring out a second one. Because we can. No, we don't need a land, or that, or that. That, or that, and that. There we go. Another Oculus. I'm going to end the turn right there. Your Wonder Bar. And your Wonder Bar. Alright, that's some good in-the-pocket cards, too. Oof. We need to stop a lot of damage here. Oh wow, everything coming. That's not a surprise though. Alright, so the Obliterator's in. That means we need to come up with, well, a lot more. We'll take you, blockers, yes. You and you will block him. I'm not worried about the lookout too much. We're going to make it big here in a second. The Oculus, I guess, and this one to there. And we're not going to touch the last guy. You're going to make him ungodly large. See, that's what we knew was coming, right? But if I have to sack a bunch of my land, I'll sack a bunch of my land. I don't care about that. We've got enough that we can still finish them. Sack 5 permanents, eh? We still have you. That's all that matters. Unless you draw us on the top deck something, that would be most anus. What you got, Von Reinstein? 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 Many ways to mispronounce that. And now we just finish you, right? And now we just finish you. I had a feeling he had a tail swipe or something in that deck. That's when you play the Obliterator, you and your Golgari, you play those cards as well. There's your deck, guys. This thing is a dominating deck. I would gladly even use this in Diamond, and I bet you if you grind hard enough, you get to Mythic with this thing. It's versatile. It's fast. You know, unless you have some form of graveyard elimination up against you, in which case that happens. They can have that game, and then you just go on to dominate the rest of them. So, I hope you enjoyed what you're seeing, guys. Give me that subscribe so that we can keep you up to date when more videos come out. I like keeping people in the know as far as what's going on in Magic. And drop a like for the video so the algorithm can show everybody else that this thing is worth taking a look at. I like getting popular. What can we say? Have yourselves a great day, and I'll catch you on the next concept video. See you later.